Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to some more Digimon World 1. Well, we've got the Metal Greymon for a couple more days at the very least. Let's see what we can make of him. I think the one tricky bit is... we got a lot of health recoveries. We got the giant meat. We got a couple of medium MPs. That's actually more than I thought I'd have. Tricky part is a lot of these are kind of it's going to be expensive going adventuring. Turns out the Vegemon I'm looking for, I mean, we could take a moment to go wreck the Vegemon. So, turns out I've been fighting the wrong Vegemon. Previously I was like, hey, why am I not getting, enough resources for this guy? Or from the Vegemon. Turns out only one of the Vegemon actually drops 500 bits. The rest are the rest only drop 100. So they're not worth pursuing. There's a reason to stock up on Digimushrooms. I can convert them later. Really the trick if I want to make a lot of money is to figure out how to get a Freezeland or whatever it's called, but that means I actually have to get there. Okay, so we want to fight the Vegemon. We don't care about the Betamon one way or another. But if it's included, it's included. The problem is 2 punches is the equivalent of 500 bits. So that actually... I don't know if this is worth it. I just wanted to include this since it was something that came up. Well, there he goes. There we go. Yeah, we need more speed. So it's like kind of worth it. I do wonder if... can I actually check that here? I was really hoping I could actually check what brains do. But do they actually reduce your MP costs? Because if I had much cheaper attacks, that would massively change how I go about things. And if not, oh well. I mean, it's fine. We can kind of do whatever. And if I end up just being poor for the next loop, well, I mean, now we know how the Vegemon works, so all I'd have to do is probably just go fight it repeatedly with a champion with actually good stats. Other thing we have is this, MP vending machine. 100 MP is... why is that terrible? Like, that's actually worse than a floppy. You'd think it would be the reverse. I don't get it, man. Alright, so the question is, where are we going? I don't... I want to fight Birdramon. I think is the main one. Which means finding Birdramon. I think it's out this way. Unfortunately, we've only done this loop once. Worst comes to worst, we end up going into the double speed zone, but getting Tyrannomon in the process. Didn't mean to fight these guys. I think I'll be fine. And to some degree, like, we do actually want to fight stuff. In the hopes of getting new moves. Like that one, for example. It is really expensive, though. Because, yeah, I don't know if that electrical move is something a machine can learn. And also, actually, that's a decent amount of MP. So, like... yeah, because this is Amida Forest. I don't think this is where I actually want to be. Because this is where Centauramon was. Well, I mean, do we want to try and get Tyrannomon? I didn't even remember what Tyrannomon gets you. Okay. Pause for a hot second while I look things up. Or, no, where am I at? Actually, no, this is definitely the jungle. Still haven't got Unimon. We could get Bakemon. Okay, Ancient Dino Region. Because I should be able to fight Meteormon. We might actually be able to learn something from either of these. Oh yeah, I think this is worth it. What else have we gotten? We've gotten Greymon, so I can take that off. I'm using Digimon World 1 recruitment guide. I'll try and remember to link this in the description. If I don't... oh, it's Freezeland. There we go. If I forget to link the checklist thing, please let me know and I will absolutely try and include it. Okay. Well.
Who are you? I won't let anyone mess up this place.
Don't worry, we're just traveling through to save the island.
I don't trust you. Get lost.
Wait a sec. Alright. So, pretty evenly matched, I think. But I think I'm faster than him. So I think we're just gonna spank him into oblivion. I mean, so far that seems to be how this is going. One more? Wow. This is not even fair. Means we don't learn anything from him, but that's okay. Drops an HP chip. I'm gonna save all those for the next round.
Are you by any chance?
I told you so.
I'm sorry we don't get visitors often, so I get excited about my new job.
Job?
I'm guarding a place called Ancient Dino Region. It's an unexplored region.
Will you show me around?
Ancient Dino Region is divided into two sections. Where we live is called Glacial Time Zone. It's a special place where time goes slow.
Time goes slow?
The other place is Speedy Time Zone. It's dangerous and further than Glacial Time Zone. It's dangerous because time goes very fast. The land is bare, bones and fossils everywhere.
That's because the time passes faster than in other places?
Right, don't stay there long. Since I'm blocking your way, you can't go there.
You lost.
I was unlucky. It doesn't happen often.
Is that right?
I have to go back home. Ask other Digimon if you have questions.
Well, I think now I can get to the Speedy Time Zone. He dropped, yeah, the HP chip, which we definitely want. I don't know if that's a bathroom or if it's just like a weird phone booth kind of deal. Okay. We got False Monochromon, some more Yanmon, or whatever they're called. And Digimushroom. Not that I'm like super keen on going out of my way to hoard them. Okay. So, the thing about Speedy Time Zone that we do want to go to is, I believe we can recruit Tyrannomon if we beat something up in there. Ooh. What does the vending machine have? Steak came out. Damn. Okay. Oh, we have a Monochromon here.
There was someone who wanted to be a merchant. I heard he has a store somewhere. He's more useful than me. Why is time different here than other areas? I'm sure this place is easy to live in, but...
Okay. I think this one is an opponent? No, maybe I can talk to this one. I've been looking around from the sky to know if there's ice and snow. Living in such a cold place is crazy. Okay, Gate of Iron to the west, but the entrance and exit are closed. I can fly there. There are groups of Digimon that have horns or claws. They make homes out of carving out of wood.
Northwest is a forest with buildings. It's very far. Have you been past the Great Canyon? It's like a maze. I can't see the middle of the island. I see only clouds.
Okay. So, looks like we've pretty much seen everything. Yeah. Where'd the... Oh, moldy meat. That's not steak. There's probably something that uses it, but... annoying. I guess I'll go back to collecting Digimushrooms or something. Oh, do we fight him again?
It's speedy time zone beyond this point. Don't get too close.
There are two goals for me. One is to find the island's danger. The other is to get Digimon into the city.
And your point is?
Please help me.
I can't. I gotta guard this forest.
Then, do you know anything about the island's danger?
I know nothing. Wait up. I remember a big rock falling from the sky not too long ago.
Where did it fall?
In speedy time zone on the other side of the forest.
Let me go. I may be able to find some clues.
If you insist, go ahead and check it out. Beyond this point, time goes twice as fast. Take enough food with you. Must also watch out for growing too old.
I've definitely had a couple of Digimon that I more or less just chucked in there. I think I had like a Vetamon that I didn't like too much. Okay. Yeah, so if I manage to do this, let's do let's reset the save state. Save state, perfect. Because I don't mind it if my Metal Greymon goes down. There's not much that I desperately need him for. This place is completely different, is a completely different time zone. Can't waste time. We must check for meteorites. Did you come here to lose? This is not what I wanted to do. At least they go down fast. Unfortunately, I don't learn anything from them if they don't get a move off, but whatever. Oh. At least this is lucrative. Really? That's nothing? Alright, that's unfortunate. I don't know if that Birdramon is something you can fight. Wait, here? I think it's here, but like to the left? Or not, I don't know. I might have to fight to get by some of these. Anything here? No. That's the one unfortunate part about all of this, is I don't know where I'm going. It's been a while. At least I can warp out as soon as I'm done with it. Oh, is this it? This must be it. No matter how I look at it, it looks like a plain meteorite. Crack it and check. Looks like a plain old meteorite to me. Sorry to look so plain and old. Wow! You're a Digimon, who are you? Name's Meteormon. Do you know about the island's danger? I know nothing. You know nothing? You're sure you're not hiding something? How rude. Alright, why don't we battle to prove who's right? Alright, let's go for it. Oh, we got what we were looking for. Hopefully we just auto-recruit Tyrannomon after this, but I'm not going to be here for long, so it's not really a big deal. Okay, one thing I should probably do is actually keep him somewhat topped off. And yeah, I should be using the regular MP floppies here. Yeah, nice part is this guy's fast enough and aggro enough that he's just going to burn through most foes before they get a hit in, which makes him really spooky. Meteormon dropped an HP chip. Eee.
I give up. You're so strong.
Whatever you know, tell me about the island's danger.
I was just born, so I don't know anything.
What?
The meteorite tribe is born in the sky and then falls to the ground. Then we sleep for a long time. Actually, I was supposed to sleep much longer, but
time goes much faster here.
Probably. Anyway, I'll go check out the island.
We didn't find any clues. Let's get out of here fast. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to walk out and talk to Tyrannomon. At least it's really easy to navigate this. Unless we end up fighting the Birdramon, at which point, eh. Or Saberdemon. Okay, good. We only have to fight one of them. What's with the music? Yeah, I should be using these MP floppies to clear them from my inventory. Yeah, a lot of wind foes that I could potentially learn some moves from. If I really wanted to. I was actually legitimately kind of concerned. Uh-oh. I don't think I know of a toilet anywhere nearby. That's okay, we carry these around now. You... Oh, it makes a cool sound. Still confused by the fact that they eat the porta potty. That's strange. There's no real logic to that. Okay, we have a giant meat. That's funny. Okay, let's get out of here. That actually wasn't too bad. We spent about half a day there. And now we should be able to talk to Tyrannomon.
What is it?
Looks like it was a meteorite. Nothing to worry about.
Sorry, but that's all I know.
Thanks anyway.
Get this. Oh, get this. You're worthless. Master. I can't believe you're still here.
Master, who is he?
The Master, who will guard the ancient Dino Region. This is a critical time for the island. Go to the city and help the others. Yes, sir.
Are you sure it's okay?
He's still young, but put him to work. I will stand guard here. Master.
Wabbo, what's the story so I can get to the city? I'm crossing these voices, whatever. You must work hard.
I will. Master, see you later. I wonder what he can do.
Okay, well, we're done with that. Now what? Well, you know, I mean, we can walk out of here. It's not that big of a deal. Glacial time zone is obviously slower. Then I have to figure out how the heck we're supposed to get to, how the heck we're supposed to get to the canyon. Because I know there's two routes. One was for sure through the... Oh. Well. Yeah, what is up with this music? It's like very similar, but does its own thing. Well. So far, so good. I'll just wait. Yeah, still not going to learn anything new from them. But at least we can figure out if any of these are worth any money. Hey, I mean, that's not bad. Alright, got anything over here? Also, it's interesting that Metal Greymon is purple in this game. I want to say Metal Greymon traditionally is orange. It must have been one of those where they made him purple for probably the video game and some of the official, like, art back in the day. And then after the release of the TV show. Wait, did this come before or after the TV show? I don't remember. Let's see. What was I going to say? But yeah, somewhere along the way, they kind of retconned it. So now he's, well, not retconned it, but just changed it so he's defaults orange. Trying to avoid it. Oh, well. I mean, it's about to become nighttime anyway. And realistically, like, despite the fact that I've had some expenditures here. Ow. Oof, rough. Fun to see it in sprite mode, though. Shame that only still does 12 damage. Okay, that's just rude. Oh my god, are you kidding me? And unfortunately, lightning moves, I think, are completely different from... lightning moves are completely different from machine moves, so we're unlikely to learn anything from him. Okay, let's avoid. We can. See, we don't actually want to fight anything. At least, not overwhelmingly. Now, I could go home. That is one option. We are close enough. And I could offload some of these things. I could have actually used the offensive disc earlier. Yeah, we got a little bit of time. Unfortunately for me, this game likes to just, like, chuck something at you. As soon as you go through a screen transition. No, looks like we're good here. This is where a Betamon is. Oh, you know the other thing to keep an eye out for? Oh, I guess it's not through the tropical jungle at all. Must be through here. Oh, it's a red Vegemon. There it is. Wow, it's interesting. Wow, interesting. It's sprouting. Moved a little bit. Is this the mysterious plant everyone's talking about? Ah, it's wilting. If I don't do anything, it'll die. Can I use some items? Yes. Give it... giant meat. Well, this won't work. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. I guess let's check. What does Vegemon need? I can take off Tyrannomon now. Use the rain plant. Oh. Okay, so we don't know what a rain plant is. Guess I'll leave that for later. But I think this is the way to the Great Canyon entrance. Yeah. Well, sure. Don't want to fight the Birdramon. The other thing I can do is actually go... Let's keep going, actually. Let's see if I can go get a Bakemon. Because this takes me to Overdell. Then we can go to the graveyard. Graveyard has Bakemon in it. I just have to talk to him. It's probably fine. Get him to start moving. There we go. And we can confidently fight those guys this time around. I just don't wanna. I'm hoping that it becomes dark enough that I can just... I'm hoping it becomes dark enough that I can just skip it. Where is this? Greylord's Mansion. Huh. I remember this area. Feels like we'd run into Meteormon. But he's a mega. Wow, what a big mansion. Anybody home? No one's home or they can't hear me. Alright, start exploring. Well, first let's figure out where Bakemon is, because I think he's in the area. Bakemon... Okay, he's just somewhere in the region. So I actually don't know what you find in the Greylord's Mansion. Which, actually, I mean, could be fine. But first I want to find Bakemon. There he is. Bake? Looks like he's asking something. I think this is one of those where you just say... I don't know, you just answer stuff? Yes? Bake? Yes. Bake. No. Bake. Well, that worked. I don't know what he does, but hey, we've got him. So, do we mess with Greylord's mansion? No. I'm on a mission, and my mission is to go get me a Birdramon. That's really the kind of end-all be-all here. Because if I can get that Birdramon, we are really in a good spot. No way, I'm not going to lose. Oh. I guess it's late enough that these guys show up. Sure. Now, of course, we are completely out of MP, which is a problem. Not that we need much to get this little puffball's butt. It's about to become nighttime, so I don't want to use too many of my MP floppies. We don't need to. Whoa! Tsukaimon. Extremely good money, comparatively. So I will very much keep that under advisement at a later date of coming back and fighting them for basic money if I have nothing better to do. Anyway, this area always confused me when I was younger. Oh no, it's dangerous. Really? Does somebody have to tell me this one? Damn it. Okay, well, that's a bust. Plus we've talked to the Meteormon, or the Gatsumon here. First we sleep. Oh, and he's sleepy. Fall asleep to the dulcet tones of a Gatsumon going crunch, crunch, crunch. Well, I was really hoping the Gatsumon would tell me about the gap and how to get to the Great the other side of the Great Canyon, but alas, nope. Ooh, Gatsumon, also good money out here. Yeah, so how do we even get into the Great Canyon? So Bakemon is done. Vegemon, we gotta find the rain plant. No idea how to do that. Wow, I've made a massive amount of difference. Or, yeah, massive amount of things. There's a Nanomon somewhere. Yeah, haven't gotten to Freezeland yet. Don't even know how to get to Freezeland. Guess I'll just search Great Canyon. Google's like, hey, did you mean Grand Canyon? No, I meant Great Canyon. No, you meant Grand Canyon. Okay, so how do you actually get here? Because I know there's an invisible bridge to get there. I just don't remember how to reach it. Only normally reach from Freezeland. Okay. Digimon Wiki is not that helpful. Oh, have to talk to Uramon. Alright, well... Day 14, so we got some time. I think I'm just going to use an autopilot to get back. Be lazy. It's a bit of a walk. You schlub. Back we go. Alright, talk to this guy? Ever been to Great Canyon? Rumor has it that there's an invisible bridge there. Wow. That was it. That was all I needed to do. Oh, man. Some part of me feels a little guilty for looking things up a little bit more than I probably should. On the flip side, some of these games back in the day were just damn near inscrutable. And I think from my own perspective, I don't know. Okay. Oh, I planted a rain plant right there. Bears fruit every year on the 15th. You may take those. For what? So that's how we get the Vegemon. Okay, there's our 3 pieces of giant meat. Let's go buy as much stuff as we can. I don't think we need much for recovery floppies, but we for sure want to pick up some more MP. And now we can get to the Great Canyon. Yeah, I think for me, I want to beat this game. And I would much rather look things up here and there. I remember most of the details, but not all of them. And so it's kind of valuable for me to, I don't know, just get through it, question mark? Okay, so we want to buy another autopilot. We want to buy another porta potty. I want to sell. How much does giant meat sell for? Oh. Because we can actually buy 10 regular meat for that same price. Okay. So, small recovery heals 500. Medium recovery heals 3 times as much, but costs 5 times as much. Large recovery is efficient, but I don't have that much HP. And super recovery is absurdly inefficient. Here we have various... Okay. Let's buy 7 of these. Buy... probably like... I don't know, 14 of these, and then spend the rest on meat. Because I think meat is more efficient. Okay, so that's about as stocked up as we're going to be able to get. I do not know how long my Metal Greymon is going to live for. We probably have a day or 2 at max, and that's it. Oh, Bakemon. Okay. Still don't understand him. Yerp. But hey, oh. I think he needs to go to the bathroom. This is actually a really good time for him to need to go to the bathroom. But yeah, I've had this on my, like, backlog of games I want to finish for literal years. I've tried beating it 3-4 times now, and I don't know, I just trying to play it as authentically as possible just ain't gonna fly. I don't want to get bogged down or distracted. I want to, you know, shoot straight through to the end and say like, yeah, I've finally beaten Digimon World 1 and I only had to look up a couple of things, especially because a lot of them are like really arcane. Like the Bakemon thing, you pretty much just have to trial and error that. I think I'd rather just look that up. I think part of it is, video game originalism. I mean, this is going to sound extremely goofy, but the era when these games hit the best was the 90s, when everything was magic, when game facts barely existed, when everybody would just share weird rumors and hearsay about how to beat things and find stuff and whatnot. When there weren't like a gazillion games knocking on your backlog being like, hey, don't forget about me. And, you know, when I was a kid and had free time to potentially sink hours and hours and hours into a game, being hopelessly lost and not caring a bit because it didn't bother me. And so, like, in this situation, you know, I don't want to say that this is like, you know, I've grown up in such a way that being lost and frustrated in a video game, or, you know, not knowing what to do next, you know, that no longer appeals to me in the same way. I think it's mostly just there's so many things competing with my time. I'd rather streamline the handful that I can while still enjoying most of the experience. I'm not gonna, like, try and force the world to create the environment that made games feel truly good back in the 90s. I think they still feel great to me. Like, not one of those people who's going to be, like, super locked into, like, no, games were better back in the day. Back when game developers cared. I think that was the thing people were, it was like the discourse from a couple days ago. Is there really an invisible bridge here? What? Hey, I can walk over this. But like, I think the discourse really was like back when game developers cared, which is of course an insane take because game developers actually care plenty still. I know lots of game developers that are like, I don't want to say having mental issues. Oh, that's a toilet. This is the shop. Now, I don't actually want to do the shop minigame here. But I do want to see if I can buy anything here. Problem with the shop minigame is it takes, like, multiple hours.
Welcome, I've never seen you before. Where are you from?
The city. Actually, I'm from another world.
You understand my language?
Yeah, I do.
Sometimes it's hard, and I don't sell much here.
I see.
Many shoppers stopped coming.
Must be the trouble on the island.
Help me do something.
What is it?
Can you work in my shop?
Your shop?
Half a day? The more you sell, the more I pay you. You know our language.
You might lose money.
Don't worry, it'll be good for me. About 8 hours.
No thanks.
Oh, it's too bad. Come back when you have the time.
We're gonna go get Birdramon, then I'm gonna come back. Because, once I have Birdramon... there's Birdramon and there's Ogremon. Those are the two that I know of in this region. There might be more. But if I could get those two... Oop. Well, this is going to be a mess. Or not, actually. That works out great. But yeah, I see a lot of people like to blame game developers as though, like, somehow game development has gotten... You know, game developers have gotten greedier or... greedier or no longer care or any number of things. This is going to be very expensive. But I do need to kill this guy. Because if I run away, he's just going to be there again. And who knows, I might learn something from him. Expensive, though. But yeah, the only real difference between now and back in the day is things were cheaper back then, and investors were willing to throw money at weird ideas. And now, like, most game developers I know really have to, like, stretch themselves thin just to be able to get a game to release. Weedmon, fair enough. I think these guys actually do have a decent amount of speed, which is making this a little trickier. At least the Gaburimon was. Well, not this guy. That worked out. How much did they give me? 300. It's not bad. And we're currently kind of in break-even land for my current costs, which I am actually really appreciative of. I think this might actually be where Birdramon just is. Or we're close. What is this? Elevator. Up? Yeah, it seems about right. Huh. It looks like a bird's nest. What do you think? I hear a noise. It's a Birdramon. I'm gonna punch it. A lot. Okay. Give ourselves a little bit of healing. Ooh boy. Yeah, so Birdramon is like actual legit scary. Luckily, I've got healing. It doesn't. I also have like 50 of these. Oh, that's good. Because yeah, if we can get Birdramon done, I don't want to say it's one of the harder bosses in the game, but it's definitely one of the ones that I remember giving me the most trouble. Damn it. I was hoping since I'd knocked it on its butt, that'd be enough. Well, it's okay, Scissor Claw isn't that amazing. Heck yeah. We're just like marginally faster than it. At least as far as this big move goes. Obviously taking it out does limit my ability to learn from it, but that's okay. You're good. So, it was your nest. Yeah. Sorry to enter without asking. Oh, don't worry about it. Huh? I've heard of you. I didn't know I was famous. You're probably the only human left on the island. Left? There have been others before me? Aren't you going to invite me to the city? Oh, yeah. Won't you come to the city? Okay, let's get down to business. Hold on tight. Birdramon joins the city. How are you holding my Metal Greymon? That's like gotta be one of the heaviest ultimate Digimon. By like a significant margin. I didn't even use the offense disc. Oops. Holy smokes, he barely eats anything. Oh, Wabbo and Hench, you're here. I'm a delivery man. I deliver anything. The only thing you can carry is yourself, right? Why not carry you guys? Great idea, huh? Take you anytime, any place, anytime. Charge you, of course. Where should I take you? Okay, so it costs 1,000 to get to any of these. We might as well go back to the Great Canyon top. Can't take me back? That's fine. I've got an autopilot. Because now that I've got Birdramon... Yeah, we still have Monochromon if I want to do that. Where's Ogremon, though? Oh, or... Oh, didn't mean to fight that. I mean, we can just run around fighting things here for a bit. The thing is, like, we have massively surpassed any expectations I had for this. I legitimately had no plans, no ideas for what I was going to do on my first run of this. I wasn't even sure if I was going to get an ultimate. Oh, that guy's good money. And so for me, even just getting this far is like absurd. I think our prosperity is like 22, 24, somewhere in there. Oh, Northwest Freezeland. Well, I haven't been to Freezeland yet. I guess let's peek at it. Ah, it's warm. Fair enough. I know there's a couple to get here. Of course, I have no idea how to reach Freezeland otherwise. I do have a map I can look at. Like, I have the Prima guide that is an option. This is going to be kind of expensive. Holy smokes, that's a Televogamon. Okay. I'm going to do it out of sheer curiosity. Yeah, the problem is it's got a really quick little hit there. And normally an environment this small would be great for me, but this is kind of miserable. Okay, well, it's paralyzed. Might as well take it out. Oh, that's not... Okay, that is actually better than I thought it is. Also, definitely not a scissor or a claw. That is very much chest missiles. So expensive, manageable. But yeah. Definitely a little too rich for my blood, maybe. I think I'm gonna write this area off for now. I just don't think we're ready for Freezeland yet. Not with a I'm gonna say not poorly trained Digimon, but we didn't even get the stats from the baby phase. And that really limits how good our like initial Digimon is. Unless it actually got plenty of starter stats from it, I'm not entirely sure. Ow. And so, you know, all things considered, we're better off waiting until way later to get to some of the trickier zones. Okay, so let's go back up. I never actually checked out if there was anything else up there. No, it looks like that's just all there is up here. Alright, easy enough. Let's go down twice and see where that goes. Doesn't work. Alright. Curious about what that is and where that goes, but I guess we're just gonna have to write that off and leave it for later. Okay, so what are we doing now? I don't know, actually. I mean, I could try and do the, I can try and do the shopkeeping minigame. That's an option. Wow. Oh, it's just one of them. Pain in the butt, though. I mean, 2 hits like that and we're good. Alright, never mind. Not a pain in the butt in the slightest. Nice and easy. Oh. I'm injured? Where did it take? Oh, it's because we're wounded. Okay, West Danger Cliff. Yeah, it's because we fought with it. Lower health. Okay, well, barring everything else. I guess the easiest thing I can do is system, save state. Yeah, let's just do the monochrome shop. Okay, I actually do need to talk to the, you want to work? Yeah, so I have to look up how this one works. Monochromon, okay. So Birdramon and Mucho are easy customers. Gotsumon and Weebmon. Okay. Yeah, because I've tried this. How to recruit this. Okay. So it's a random number between 3,200 and 3,500. The type of Digimon influence what customers will buy. Virus means meat, vaccine means medicine, and data means porta potties. Oh. So if it's a Birdramon, always raise the price. Even on a few tries, he'll usually buy it. It's either he leaves or he'll buy it after saying it's too high. Rock guys are good customers too. Gray Vegemon are bad customers, but they buy meat or porta potties. Red Penguin Mon are here and there. I want to say Metal Greymon is a vaccine. Yeah. Okay. I just know this one's a bit of a pain. Well, I guess let's try it. This might be one of those where I honestly do the minigame off camera, or at least like between episodes. Sure could use some meat. Got some great meat. Well, raise the price. 50-bit meat for 65-bit. Okay. Okay. I see, so you can kind of check. Leaves anyway. Yeah, this is a pain in the ass. Okay. So I think we've lost 2 sales right from the get-go. What I can try and do, if I want to be absurd, what if I save scum the shit out of this? Where every time I lose a deal, I just go back. Okay, so let's do system, save state, game state 3. Saved. Alright, give me a porta potty. Raise the price. Yeah, so Birdramon will always buy. Save state 3. Use a porta potty. Alright, there's 2. I will not suffer like I did as a child. Okay, so I want to check. Load state. Go back to this one. Yeah, same guy shows up. Yeah, 0 profit, which is not great. Okay, porta potty. Okay, it works. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing I can do about the Weedmon. Okay. Raise the price. I mean, if it's working. Alright, save state 3. This is so stupid. This is legitimately... This is part of the reason why I wanted to play this with an emulator, because going through this normally sucks so hardcore. But I mean, hey, if I can just be a wizard. I don't know how much profit I've made so far, but as far as I can tell, we're in pure profit mode. We're also getting really lucky and getting a lot of Gatsumon. 1,000 to 1,300. Alright, there we go. This is so goofy. Okay, more medicine. Yeah, medicine is good stuff. Alright, total profit is feeling good. Please keep buying medicine from us. That's where the real money is. They're doing it. Hell yeah. And that's the halfway point. We've more than made enough money. Well, it's halfway done. I haven't had this much business in a long time. Keep it up. I think part of it is just we're getting super lucky with Birdramon and Gatsumon. And, like, we've only seen one Weedmon. And so only having one Weedmon come through just makes this brain dead easy comparatively. Weedmon pretty much don't want to pay anything, whereas these guys just, they'll take any raised price. I don't know about muchos. Well, I could probably take it. It's fine. Oh boy. I jinxed myself. We just need some more medicine, please. Okay. Oof. Lost a couple on that one. Alright, let's go back. Because I think we made this sale by raising the price. I also wonder if it actually changes who comes. Oh, there's the Mucho. I mean, I guess we can wait for this one. Okay, regular price. It really? Okay. I'll save after the... Well, I want to check if there... If it's always a Muchomon. Yeah, so some of this has to be... Huh. No matter what, cannot get that sale. Kind of rude, frankly. Okay, let's just go up one more save state. Save state 4. Okay, so this one... This one got cranky. Okay. Oh, he bought it. I was not expecting that. The face like that, but hey. Alright. We're getting so close. Oh, Birdramon, yes, please buy medicine from me, damn it. Yeah, we might be able to get this on, what, technically our third, fourth try? What? What? I literally could not get better deals than that. Well, that was a waste of time. And that is why I have this save state. So yeah, that instance of it literally could not win. That's wild. Do we want to walk back or do I want to just warp? I think we just warp. I don't want to risk running into something. Yeah, because my original assumption on that one was that you just had to do, like, get it correct. The fact that you straight up can do everything right, get every single deal at its maximum possible value, and still come up 800 short is insane. I mean, it's not... No, actually, it is insane. I don't know what else to say beyond that. I'd always wanted to see what would happen if you were... Oh, it doesn't look well. Yep. That'll heal him up. But yeah, it should be one of those that, at the very least, if you played somehow perfectly, you'd be able to clear it. The fact that they're doomed from the start is just... weird. But again, it's a 90s PS1 game. Like, I really shouldn't expect it to be flawless. So how do we want to do this? Oh, we should probably, one, check what day it is. I don't think the rain plant sprouted yet. We should also check if I have meat. I don't think I do. But yeah, I'll probably do the Monochromon minigame off camera. And considering the fact that it is, like, actually RNG based in that way, is rough. So what do we want to do? I guess we might as well go train this guy for a bit. We don't really need to, but... what else am I gonna do? Getting pretty late in the day. He's fed. What do we want to get him? His offense is pretty good. His defense could be better. Speed and brains aren't bad. I guess I want to test brains. Okay, so Megaton Punch is 186. Is it still 186? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I want to see if anything would scale its... if anything would scale the MP cost. Because, yeah, if I could make that move, you know, even just 100 MP, that would make a massive difference. But alas, no dice. Alright. Well, it's day 15. Which means we can go get our meat and the rain plants. And either my... Ooh, this is not the right spot. And either my Digimon is going to fade away on this day, or we've still got a little bit of time left. If I'm really bold, I might be able to go get Piximon. But even then, Piximon's kind of hit and miss in terms of its usefulness. Oh, that's convenient timing. The problem is you need 50,000 bits to get the thing that Piximon will give you. Okay. Ever been to the Great Canyon? Rumor has it that the bandits are there. They the bad guys? They jump you and rob you. Let's do something about it. Okay, so I think Euromon just kind of guides you to where to go next. There's the rain plant. Got the rain plant fruit. There's our pieces of meat. Do we have anything in my inventory I want to get rid of? No. We do want to go buy another autopilot, and probably as much healing as we can. Because I'm actually doing okay MP-wise. But yeah, I'm still impressed at how many things I've managed to unlock and get in one full playthrough. I was not expecting to be able to get quite as much. So I'll get 2 of these. And the rest I will get in small recoveries. Oh, and the other thing is... Oh, got a couple of things I should do. Because I should sell the 3 giant meats. Buy an autopilot. And then as much regular meat as I can pick up. Perfect. Alright, so we're about as juiced up as we can get. Good spot to go fight the bandits, maybe. Unless they're harder than I think they are. I legitimately don't remember. But for now, it's actually a pretty good stopping point, so I will see you on the next episode of Digimon World 1. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm still shocked that I've gotten as far as I have. Does mean, though, that making further progress past this point is going to be a pain.